It means the world to Roger and Riley and to all of us here at HSN. But the most important participation is by you creating that magic and transforming your life. I think what happens, Roger, is, and we'll show Dr. Tance before we leave, people watch you and they think about it. And they watch several shows before they finally make that decision to change their life.
And then most of them, when they do call in, said, I can't believe it. I watched you for a year.
Yes.
I can't believe I waited so long.
Isn't it true?
You know?
It's true. But talk about Dr. Tance, because I know he has a very personal association with you in this.
Well, he's a senior orthopedic surgeon at a Trauma One Center in San Diego, and I did get to know him personally because I had a head-on collision in Mexico, got airlifted into San Diego. He put me back together over a 3-week period, and so I got to know him pretty well. But he bought 2 inversion tables. And he bought them. One for himself, he said, has helped him so much personally that he's recommended it to at least 30 people.
Wow.
He gave this testimony. He wanted to give this testimony. He wouldn't even take a free table for it. The second table that he bought was for his son, who's a spinal surgeon.
All right, take a look.
The discs that sit here are like shock absorbers we have on the car. So when you get up in the morning, you may be 6'1". When you go to bed at night, you're actually about 6'1½". You lose 1/4 to 1/2 inch of height as these shock absorbers get squeezed and the water comes out of them. Then when you're asleep, they rehydrate. One of the advantages, I think, of Roger's device is that you can do this during the day too and give yourself kind of a break from the constant pressure on your back and on these shock absorbers to allow them to rehydrate by taking all the pressure off and letting them have some freedom. People that get on a standard routine and do it again and again do far better than people that go for 3 weeks of therapy and then re-injure again in a year, go for 3 weeks therapy. A daily routine, which is what Roger's recommending, I think is a very good way of getting your back in great shape so that as we stay vertical for our lives, we don't start breaking down later on.
2 really important things he had to say. One is it's a maintenance program. Doing it on a regular basis helps prevent future injuries by keeping those joints healthy and supple. And there's all kinds of benefits you can see in the mirror. Better posture and getting rid of stress so you move youthfully. But the other point was height changes daily. Yeah. Gravity does a number on us. These discs lose moisture, they lose height, you lose height. And, you know, your waistline gets bigger because it's kind of like a compression wrinkle. You get in the car to drive home at night and adjust the rearview mirror down because you're shorter. And that, yes, that height change reverses overnight, but not 100%. And over your lifetime, you have that permanent height loss that steals not just your figure, but your ability to be active and keep up with, you know, just to have a life.
To have a life. I mean, well said. And you know what? You're doing it for the lowest price in America. You can't even get this from the infomercial for this value. The upgrades alone pay for the purchase. Basically, we're taking $130 off for this show and 2 more airings if they last tomorrow. So great reduced shipping. All of the medical upgrades included for free. Customer pick. This already has a 4.8 star customer pick rating. Do you know out of over 254 reviews, 212 are perfect 5-star. Yeah. Longest single running item at HSN. Longest fitness item at HSN. Never as a today's special. 5-year warranty, 85% assembled. FDA came to the party and they say, yes, if you have back pain, you need Teeter, it will help you with your back pain, your sciatica, your degenerative joint disease, again, arthritis, your tight muscles, your muscle tension, your herniated discs, your disc disease, your stenosis, your facet syndrome, your muscle spasm, and all of this with the only table in the world that we take $130 off for this show and tomorrow and 2 more airings with all of the medical upgrades. It also is the only table that has that UL laboratory security testing. Every other table, and yes, they make them to look like Teeter, but every other table that was tested failed. Every single one. Roger, you just keep making this better and better, just like you, well, you keep getting better.
It actually was very straightforward because my background's in aircraft and engineering, and you've got to design fatigue out of aircraft. So I knew what to do because the tables with ordinary steel were failing in fatigue. So we use high carbon steels, heat treated and key components, and it'd be impossible to meet UL requirements if we didn't do that.
Absolutely. Daryl, oh, I'm such a numbskull. I should have been talking about the credit card the whole show. Did you know they can take $40 off?
What?
I don't see his voice changed. Oh, so if they get approved, Daryl, help me do my math. That makes it what, $289? No. Okay, that would make this $289 if you get approved. You could take $40 off. Why didn't I say that right away? I love to save money. Shoot, I'm gonna apply for that card and get my new table today. So I hope you do it. Definitely make that phone call.
That's it.
And you never fatigue.
Well, even if you've got to be curious what inversion can do for you. You know what gravity's doing to you.
Absolutely. Well, happy birthday, happy 80th, happy birthday to Mom. Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Matt. And you guys are back bright and, well, Riley's back bright and early, right? At 7.
I'm sleeping in.
You've earned it.
One of the privileges of being old. There's got to be some advantage to that.
Well, you look fantastic. Hey, thanks to all the great phone calls, too. Some really wonderful
that was
ones
precious.
tonight.
That's my pay.
For sure.
Thank you.
All right. Roger, Riley, Matt, thank you. I'm going to get my steps in. I'm going to the next studio, guys. Hey, don't forget, we're also getting your Flex